Hello, and welcome to another stream. In today's stream, we'll be looking at how... Oh, that enter doesn't work. We'll be looking at how that enter doesn't work. Oh, did I not actually send that? Oh, because I pressed the other enter. Of course. We'll be looking at the Polyseum games. You know, it'd be great if I could... Did I really just copy nothing? Gosh, sometimes. Copy text. Okay, there we go. Let's pop out the chat. Pop out chat. More actions, keep above others. Okay, this is working. Goody. Okay, so I've actually done quite a bit of reviewing of the past Luxidoor tournaments already. I looked at all the ones from this last week, and maybe I'll start by showing you guys some of my favorites from that matchup. Let's see. I think this has some of the really crazy games. No, not that one. I'm trying to remember. No. That one was really sad. Maybe we'll look at that if we have time, but no, it must have been in a different bracket. Okay, it was in 4 maybe? No. Although that did have some good matches in it too. Maybe it was in 6. Oh yes, this is what it was. Oh, okay, so this was the top seed, right? Top seed. I don't even know what his thing is. Like, I don't know how high of tier this guy actually is. But, top seed, right? And the number 4 seed pulls out some really crazy shots. Like, 2-0s him. I mean, which I just thought was nuts. Especially if we look at the first game. Like, it wasn't even close. Okay, so let's look at this from the home player's perspective first. Okay, he goes quadruple warrior, which I kind of hate. Like, I think triple warrior was more than enough. Okay, I can hear now. Goes forestry first, which I think means he sat on the villager turn. Or was he just slow? Yeah. Okay, skipped village. To go forestry, free capture. I really don't understand why he went quad. Gets a nice ruin, right? Takes an explorer. He's gonna see, well, basically nothing. But he gets that, which is kind of nice, I guess. Also sees that there's nothing. And misses the ruin, because despite having 4 warriors, he sent them in the wrong direction. And yeah, this warrior just ends up tagging along, I guess. We don't really see what that guy got. Climbing, I don't super get. I mean, the vision here is nice. And, like, being able to have this warrior finally do something useful is also kind of nice, but... Forward growth here is nice. Other Luxidoor is already in the water, which is not great, but it is okay. It's just normal stuff. Way far ahead as far as he knows. And then all of a sudden, like, there's this huge jumping score. But maybe you just got a giant. It's looking respectable. Still slowing the water though. And then you see this. Out of the fog. Yeah, this other Luxidoor rushed meditation as a way, which was actually kind of brilliant. I'm gonna be perfectly honest here. Okay, so I actually want to reset because it's much more interesting to look at this from his perspective. So, yeah, he goes for a triple warrior. Yeah, just to pick up the lighthouse, which I'm not sold on, but it's okay. Like, I think it might be better to just go, like, board growth here, but it doesn't really matter. So, yeah, he went fishing for the first upgrade because he sees this, and then he skips taking this village because he sees that there's not really that much expansion, so he slows down the expansion to go meditation. Lucks out and gets this ruin, and because he just went meditation, obviously, like, double incentive to not attack. 10-star ruin, guys. This is a kind of nutty start. Yeah, goes orc for upgrades, I think, if I remember right. Yeah, so it's a little bugged. This is what he has. I don't really love sailing here, honestly, but this is a interesting stroke. So he's gonna go Philo Nav, if I remember right. And then get 16 stars back. Which honestly just looks like he's playing the weekly challenge at this point, you know? Because, like, who does this? Who goes meditation and then goes sailing before getting philosophy just to get double starfish immediately after getting philosophy? Like, it looks like this is like a map hack or something, just how smoothly this is working. But it's not, as far as we know, I guess. I mean, that's why the score just ballooned. Yeah, I just got this. I would have taken a board growth here because I'm not a lunatic, I guess, but yeah, mining, get your second dry, sure. Yeah, I thought this was really wonky, but I mean, with these juggernauts coming in, like, he has control of this lake. He is kind of low on economy, but, like, the other Luxidoor didn't get that killer of a spawn. Or is it? He's really just not utilizing it as well as he should. Even with riding here, which does seem necessary, but also unfortunate. Just back steps because why not? Like, play it safe. Gets archery here, which I'm not sold on, but he has philosophy, so he can kind of do whatever the heck he wants. He can zoom through. Yeah, this Jai doesn't really do anything except for apply pressure. This is why I think archery is kind of justified here, is because of the defense bonuses. Mindbender here, which, I mean, I think you could honestly get the convert off if he had played his cards right. Like, if you let it siege and you, like, direct the push by, like, going over here and hitching it and direct it this way by, like, blocking this tile, like, I think maybe it works. Like, you push this and you push this, you get extra giant for free, but I think I just bagmander my opponents too much. Yeah, A power is nice. But honestly, like, this other guy has got a better economy, not just off of cities, but off of markets too. Like, his markets are gonna be just fine, and that's your cue to go diplomacy. Like, honestly though, like, that really is the cue to go diplomacy. I am not really sure if he could have, taking this. Also, I think, like, if you go knights, destroying this and chopping to get a, what do we call it, would be worth it. Market there. Maybe even getting the market here. Purple got Siren Laked. Like, honestly though, like... Oh, yeah, like, yeah. Yeah, having the lake behind you is a little rough because it makes the defense much harder. But he has, like, these cities back here, so it really is okay. Although he's only up by one city. Purple, or home is. I mean, honestly, this is just kind of the classic how to kill. Like, the classic Cabanos play, right? Of, like, you start off with your 3 cities, you got laked, and then you go, meditation, philosophy, markets / philosophy, and then you get into the war with your first couple of giants. I guess sailing is necessary to stay back or keep them off of your back. And then you convert naval advantage to getting one city on the edge. And then you go diplomacy and start cloaking them. Like, super classic. I mean, like, that seems just like how you're supposed to play those kind of games where you get laked like that. And then, so it's really hard winning as the way in, Luxidoor mirrors, as I know, you know, period. But, this guy kind of has to make it work now. Like, losing as a way in your first game is really rough. Or, sorry, as home is really rough. But maybe you can make it work. Goes... This is kind of a back spawn, though. Like, he's got a good number of saves, but he went climbing, and climbing is kind of rough. Also, somebody's playing in version 115. I think it's this lucky guy, which is why he suffers the consequence immediately of having quite literally the worst explorer that I've seen in a couple weeks. Well, not a couple weeks, just a week. And this other guy's already got swordsman. And he's gotta be suspicious, right, at this point. Like, it's turn 8. To be fair, this is a brilliant... Well, it's not a brilliant spawn, but it's a really, really fun spawn for... mining. Smithery. Like, already has, like, a level 3. Which is nuts. Because you can, like... I mean, I'm pretty sure with... No, not with just... hunting. But, yeah, you can almost just get a second giant just with the tech he's got. Can definitely get a good market. And has rogues, so, you know, like, now he literally is just hunting away. Yeah, tries for exploring. Explorer finds another freaking altar of peace. So yeah, and this say hasn't ever been upgraded. So yeah, let's look at this guy. Because he's way more fun to watch. Okay, so... misses, which is rough. But goes climbing, which honestly is kind of perfect here. And then goes straight meditation. Like, he doesn't go for the other tech. Because I guess he figures... like, right? Like, he has to go mining for a common tech. And yeah, he skipped he skipped getting the villages until like, okay, we see he walks on turn 3. He totally skips getting anything. He doesn't get the says until he gets philosophy because it only costs him 1 turn. like how is this working? Like Lux out gets 2 ruins. Here, that was very ambitious in my opinion, but it works out because there's no follow-up from away. The not so lucky man gets smithery from a ruin. Like, gosh, you almost don't like that because like 10-star ruin will give you an extra star, but of course you don't really mind that. And yeah, with some incredible ruins like Altar of Peace. Like, Altar of Peace on beginning of turn 9 is kind of crazy. But also, like, that's pretty much all he did. You just leave this here, or worst case, you go over here just to keep this off your back. And there's a giant, and this is useless except for what you would call it anyway, so why not? Why the heck not? And of course he has philosophy, so rogues is cheap. Like, honestly, this guy got liked again. But this guy almost likes being liked. Like, it just means that he's not super vulnerable, right? Like, I think it's kind of crazy how, like, yeah, being late has almost kind of become a good thing. And this guy gets a killer explorer. I think it finds... Oh, it just doesn't. It just barely doesn't. So he's not going to get Eye of God. But... I mean, still, he has ramming, like... He has this say, which is pretty comfy. Yeah, they tank. I mean, honestly, like, if you're already going to get late, you might as well embrace it. Okay, so this is where I think this lucky guy throws the game. So, see here, he totally clears the water, right? Has 3 Juggernauts, -1, and the war has complete naval domination, despite the other guy getting late and, like, explicitly going over this. He still gets complete naval domination. I mean, he doesn't really have much else, but... And then he just walks back onto land instead of, like, really embracing his naval domination, which, like, he rushed really hard to get. And I mean, I get that, like, this giant is a threat, but I also feel like you can just kill it from the war, you know? And when he, like, asks for all of his units to get killed, which I really don't get. I mean, you pop the giant here, then this kills one of these after it bounces, and this kills that, and then you're left with 1 scout. Like, it's really hard to set up your units any better for getting killed. I mean, he just got killer from all that. Like, this other guy just gave him killer. And, like, the game's basically over. Like, he just completely lost naval domination. He traded it for a siege. Well, he didn't even really trade it. He just also siege and also made it not work because how bad he played his navy. He resets the navy, which is great for the guy that lost his navy, right? Like, I'll take a reset if mine is 0 and yours is like 100%. And yeah, there's just no future here. Yeah, the guy knows. Clears out basically everything, and yeah, just resigns. So 2-0's the top seed. Like, starting with the way game, which I just think is nuts. And he 2-0's him by philosophy rushing. Like, isn't that just awesome? Also, yeah, this guy crushed Alex. Alex kind of played awful in this game, though. Yeah, this was the most topsy-turvy bracket of the whole thing. Luxidoor. Yeah, honestly, like, I'm kind of wanting to play like that. Because, like, it worked out so well. And if this guy just played better the rest of the game, like, it would... I think it would have worked out really well. We can watch this. Yeah, so these are Arky games, and Arky is completely different. Right, like... Wings' game... I don't really want to watch all these games again. Wings' game. And then... Gerberzoid, I don't know how you say it. Wings' game. There's one of these games that kind of made me salty. Oh, it wasn't this one. Yeah, I mean, he takes Double Explorer, which works out. It was the Lucky Man that was on 114. Yeah, the Civetta is on 115. But I mean, sorry, I kind of rushed through that. I think this is Pop Ruin, if I remember right. Yeah, which lets Gerber, however you say it, like, yeah, get Double Giant really fast. I mean... yeah, like, this is just kind of nuts. And honestly, like, in Arky seems like the map type where you can get away winning more than in Lakes. Because honestly, it seems like even though the host advantage is important on Arky, it really depends on how the land is distributed. And if, like, somebody's able to put early pressure and, like, convert that into expansion, then they can still win. Or just get the early expansion straight off. I mean, this Pop Ruin honestly won him the game. I mean, Double Giant, it's really hard to get Giants on Arky because you're spending so much on military. Yeah, but this match honestly was one of my favorites to look at. Okay, I'll show you my other probably favorite game. It's both my favorite and least favorite. Or not least favorite, but favorite and kind of salty. Oh, I'll show you this one first. Okay, so on Kyle's side, we know him, played lots of games versus him. I think he's maybe beat me once. Okay, so let's look at Viking's perspective. So Viking goes triple, which I wasn't a huge fan of at first. Then I realized that, oh yeah, he can go here, And he decides to skip out on climbing, which honestly is fair. The explorer kind of sucks. I would have gone fishing before taking that ruin, but I mean, he sees another ruin and it's completely unfogged now, so there's that. And there's a quick and easy giant here now. I think I would've... Oh, I guess either of these spots is bad. Because they're both land. Oh wait, no. This one you're fine. But yeah. But yeah, this one's landing, so that wasn't exactly a great decision, but that's okay. Has a pretty solid start, but also Mikhail has huge... Well, he has really good expansion because he's host. Gets the good grammar trigs. Yeah. Viking invites the grammar trading return. Gets the corner village, so yeah, at least he's on 4 compared to probably 5. We can see 5, so maybe it's even 6. And he sees it's actually 7. 4 versus 7, which means he's working on almost half. Really needs one of these saves. Maybe he's going to get this one. But it looks like he's losing this one for it. But still, 6 to 5 is much more respectable, at least in the short term. And then have this trade, which is rough. But this is his capital. This is Mikhail's capital. So if you can get some good pressure going on that, although you can't really slide in from this angle, it's well defend from this angle. If you want to approach by a war, you kind of have to go through this sea. Or by land. And you see double because he has enough for Bazaar still, even after losing his suburb. Which is nuts. Map gen, way in favor of Mikhail. And yeah, pops a giant, which means this is dead. Just dead. But Viking gets another giant up front to replace the one that he lost, which is really important, otherwise he wasn't going to hold. And so Mikhail matches it by using all those road connections to get his upgrade. Or I guess they're not road connections, but uses all his connections. And he's not going for this one like we originally thought. He's going for center, which makes a lot of sense. That cuts off so many connections. You can see this is a kind of downside to the upside. Like, this scout pressure is really hard to deal with. Well, on the other hand, you don't really have to worry about sieges unless the giant gets right there. And there's a siege here, there's almost a siege here. There's pressure going towards here with the juggernaut there. Really bad. But maybe you can hold it. This is so dead. Looks like it's gonna wait to turn. And yeah, what's really heartbreaking about this is there's barely not enough to keep this siege up. Yeah, just 2 hits. Really close. But yeah, the giant's traded out. And this is gone. This is going. And yeah, how are you going to get the giant over here? There's no way this holds. He's not even really trying, you can see. Yeah, like everything's falling apart for Viking here. The sieges aren't holding together. Yeah, you can apply pressure and it's keeping this alive at least, but like what's this going to do? And I think this is the critical misplay for Mikhail, upgrading the A. We'll see why in a second. Now, on the surface, this looks really well defended. But then Viking puts together an absolute masterclass, in my opinion. Sieges that. And he knows it's actually got 10 pop right here. Sorry, it got 2 pop out of the 7 that it needs to upgrade. So if he can block like 5 pop, I mean there's 2 here, there's 1 here, so he needs to block these, either all 3 of these, and then hope that all of them hold, or he holds this, and maybe this. Then you can't pop a giant. You can't actually hit this, because he already upgraded this into a rammer. He can't turn it into a scout now, and unscout, or unsiege that. Actually, I think that was a kill on a rammer. Yeah. Yeah, this is barely the perfect hold with this warrior. Because he blocked the mounting. And like if Viking didn't know that he had mining, like he might not have thought to go for this too. Which is why I think is the critical mistake right here. To go for this mine, because it tells your opponent like, oh yeah, or it gets that on their mind. And yeah, that's it. Like, even though Viking is totally losing on everywhere else, he's winning on the one spot that technically matters. As Ender Wiking would say, the enemy's gate is down. If you're an Ender's Game junkie, there's your call out. Okay, and then, yeah, we get one of the classics. I just mostly went through looking for the away games because I was trying to see. Yeah, I know, that was a really masterful play. And like getting the exact siege off. Yeah, I thought that was killer. And then, yeah, you can see from the overview here what happened here. Which is nuts. But yeah, let's watch this. I think this one is another really interesting game. That really shows how you can play away as Luxidoor. So triple, which makes a lot of sense here. Okay, this one I'm gonna play differently. Yeah, so Viking takes the Explorer off of here, which I don't. I mean, I kind of like it. But it turns out bad. And you can also see he's missing a suburb. The only possible tile that can be on. Well, he doesn't know this. Because he thinks, oh yeah, like, oops. At first he thought, oh yeah, maybe it's here. But it's not there. And it's not even here. Only possible spot's right here. Yeah, that can't be a land tile because there's no shoreline. So yeah, that's literally it. So a suburb is right here. behind a mountain. So he has to go fishing or climbing. I mean, honestly, I think climbing would have been worth it. But he knows he has to play defensive in this position, so he goes archery. Goes forestry for upgrades, but you can see his C4 is kind of awful. Like, how's he gonna upgrade that? Like fishing? Like fishing does hardly anything else for him here. Now he sees that if he wants this and perhaps a village down here, the lighthouse and the village, he's gonna have to go climbing. So here, I would have really loved if he had gone for a warrior. Or even sent an archer back. Yeah, I can see... Yeah, he chops to get an upgrade. But that upgrade is another explorer. I mean, it gives him the lighthouse. So he can get Eye of God. So, again, it's not terrible, but his economy is absolute crap now. Like, 8 SPT on turn 8 is really pathetic. I mean, it's not like it's going to get any better. Especially when you have to go climbing. Chops into a warrior. You can just see how many archers this guy has. Like, and he went for farming. Farming Luxidoor. Okay, let's watch from his perspective for a second. You can see his explorer went like this. Viking does manage to get the giant, which is really important. I mean, it's pretty much guaranteed from Luxidoor, just because of how starting resources work. But it is really critical. Viking is just mostly doing archers because he kind of has to do it for use. Yeah, hey Icy, congrats on your win, by the way. In different Luxidoor game. Or qualifier. I thought that was impressive. That was in one of the crazy brackets, like 4 or 5. Yeah, your bracket was so topsy-turvy. Yeah. Yeah, I mean... No way to block, because of all these archers, like, pushing back the giants. You can't really advance, which, yeah, like Icy just said, yeah, that's a cloak position. 100%. And that's what Brasileiros. Davi Brasilio. Brasileiro. I think he does it this turn. Yeah, you can see, like, he can't actually push through the, giants to shoot the cloak, which means they can just get it right here. That's why he pushed when he did. There's an attack over here, but honestly, like, with all the archers over here, this attack is never going to work out. And the warrior is behind, which is rough. Gets the giant. Viking can maybe get the giant back. And honestly, I was kind of a little bit salty for Viking's sake. Because can see in a second here, they actually... Oh yeah, by the way, he has vision on everything. Which just shows, like, why did he take this many explorers? But, I mean, Viking even Sage enough to start going for Shiv. I would have gone Free Spirit here if I were him. But instead, he doesn't. Yeah, like, honestly, I'm not really sure what he spent all his money on. Just units, it looks like. I mean, like, it just saves you 2 stars if you go Free Spirit. Because you know you need, like, knights here. Right? Like, there's just too much. Yeah, exactly. I mean, he does a really good job of holding on for way longer than I feel like he should have been able to. But yeah, like he's constantly saving, but he never actually manages to get the knights. I think if he had gone for, like here, he even had enough stars, so, or almost enough stars to go for it. But still can't quite afford it because he feels like he has to make units, which he does. I think he needed to go free spirit earlier, and then it would have been easier to actually get the giant, or sorry, get the knight going. Because like with the knight here, like this just cleans house. I mean, not anymore at this point, but yeah, really excellent position to go cloaks. And yeah, getting the city right next to the Luxidoor capital, like Icy said, it's just brilliant time to go for the cloaks. Okay, since Icy is in the chat, let's actually watch his qualifier. Hopefully this isn't too awkward for you. I was actually a little bit salty for my own sake when I watched this. Not because, like, of how he played, it's because of this Forlog guy. It seemed like he was resigning earlier. Maybe bomber angle if knights work against defense boosting units. Maybe. Oh yeah, I watched your games. I didn't watch all of them, to be fair. I watched mostly the last ones. You won one of your away games, and so I watched that one especially. If I remember right, yeah, Forlog gets like double giant and just kills you, and this one, yeah, rushes you. And there's not much that you can do. Yeah. Yeah, but he like splits the units off here because you're mounting defense over here, which is smart. You had Grand Bazaar here, and if I remember right, that's how you're going to pop. Yeah, that was. And then, yeah, he pressured here, and I was surprised he didn't just go for the kill, honestly. But you can see, like, this is one of those instances where expansion loses to, yeah, I feel like he could have gone for the kill here. I liked not going for this here because of the double animal. Yeah, this is one of those times that, like, sorry, double giant, like, lots of early giants loses, or still beats, the expansion. Yeah, like, I feel like here, there's not much that you can do, because, like, he knows that you have Bazaar, right? Turn 3? Oh. Oh, I didn't see that. Here, we can look at the opener. Okay, so triple, which I guess I kind of get because of that. Fishing. Explorer? Yeah. Wait. Okay, and then he gets to the lighthouse, right? Come on. There we go. And then pop. And then, yeah, it's just ports, right? Anarchy, yeah. Yes. Ridiculously strong. I mean, I guess I can see it here. I don't know, I think maybe... you saved a giant push here. I think maybe if you'd just gone for the giant here and then push into his save while he was attacking over here, you have kept your port connections like over the top because you had the connection through here. I think also technically you could have connected from here, but no, you couldn't have. Anyway, yeah, I think you could have pushed over here by popping giants here. Went hunting. Sorry, we missed that. Hunting. He was hunting immediately, it looks like. I think that did happen in a different game, though. That you guys played. Yeah, I liked that you made it look like you were able to preserve this, and you actually were. And then, yeah, he goes in for pressure here. And I think as soon as he moves out, then I would have gone for an attack here. I guess he had this. Yeah, I guess you're also looking at going org to go for here. And what's killer at? Your killer is at 4 out of 10. Oh no, that's his killer. Do you even have kill? Oh yeah, you have 2. Yeah, I mean cheap units. Yeah, so if I were him, I would have totally sieged that because poor resources. I mean, yeah, he even knows that it's poor resources, like, and he knows that he hasn't been losing a bunch of units to you, so there's no gate power. Yeah, I mean, you go for the attack here, and that's how they're going to self-pull. Yeah, and there's... I mean, once you lose all of your units, though... Yeah, there's not really much hope for this, yeah. Yeah. So double... Early giants are just killer, like you said, Dongarki. Then, I don't remember if it's this game or the other game. I thought it was crazy. Because one of them, somebody went archers. It was the next game. Okay. Watch this from your perspective, but this one is just a route, if I remember right. Oh yeah, I think he went on like turn 9. Your explorer even goes backwards, which doesn't tell you how awful this is for him. Yes, explorers got changed. Yeah, that's version 1.15, which, yeah, you guys are both in. Yeah, really big impact on Archie. Since you want the explorers, and since the explorers are almost always going to hit the corners. Or plus tiles of fog. That makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. And honestly, I feel like that's how it should have always been, but I'm glad it's that way now. Yeah, you get second giant as quick as you can, which is great. And there might be a village up here. But, okay, so I felt like he totally fumbled this. So if I were him, I would put my giant right here. Once he sees this. Like, yeah, you can attack it, but that way you can't land it. I actually don't really love that positioning, but you also didn't really have vision on what was going on, so I don't really blame you for that. I mean, it also got vision for you, so... Yeah, if I were him, though, I would just put the giant here, because, yeah, once you land the giant, there's just not any way to save this. And then, yeah, you go for the attack, and it's great. That's great. Yeah. Bit of a spawn loss, but he also, like, kind of played it as a spawn loss. Okay, was it this game? Oh, no, I was thinking of somebody else. Okay. Yeah, no, the Archer game must have been somebody else's. Yeah, I wasn't sold on taking that as a workshop, but, I mean, I also get... I think there are no Archers. Yeah, I think I'm thinking of somebody else's. Game Explorer here makes sense. So this say is weak. Archers. Yeah, no, they're pretty fun. And then, yeah, you set yourself up well for that giant. Turn 6 giant is respectable. And then, yeah, this is a good, okay, this is one of the things I was a little salty about you for. Because you want another port here anyway. So you may as well just put the board right there, just in case it's a fairing swordsman. I mean, I think this happened a couple of times in this game. Or maybe it's just I kept seeing it happen as I was watching all these replays. Yeah, this is what I did like Monday, Tuesday. Let's just watch all these replays. But yeah, you want the port there anyway, so may as well. Good expansion. I don't remember if you go climbing. I liked this play, but then you like go after another one, and I wasn't a huge fan of that. Just because he was able to use a bunch of warriors to knock the health off the rammer. Yeah, like I think you would go up and kill that. No, because it was on Sunday. I wanted to play it. And I'm going to play this weekend. As in, like, I guess less than 48 hours from now. But, yeah. Yeah, no, I haven't been playing the Sunday tournaments. Yeah. This I was honestly... Oh yeah, he did go for the siege, and then you just kill his giant. I liked that you got this. I mean, makes sense, you had this giant here. Yeah, having triple giant to his only double is really nice. I felt like with that 16 HP rare, by the way, or rammer, you could have gone over here and, like, defended this village. But you have Bazaar. Yeah, you were able to convert, like, getting double giant into a good attack here and, like, keeping this expansion safe. So, well played. Yeah, I didn't like that he didn't finish you off there. But, yeah, like, you're just a giant up on him. And then, yeah, you kill a lot of stuff. Did catch this other giant, but I think it's too late. Yeah, you already have another giant. And yeah, putting Juggernauts in the war unaided when they're rammers is very ambitious. Yeah. Well played. Good job converting this. I know that sounds a little condescending, but I mean, he played poorly. And yeah, like, it seemed like once he saw in the first game, like, oh yeah, like, lots more giants equals winning. Thing, like, he prioritized getting the giant even though it meant you had to, like, branch out into a non-naval tech. Which I haven't really thought about as much before watching these games. That you really have to go for a non-naval tech because giants are so important. I'm kind of curious. I think... was it this one? No, it wasn't this one. I'll recognize it when I see it, and I think the other player was orange. Not this one. I don't remember this one. Oh, I remember this one. Yeah, just early giants again. Yeah, just killer expansion. Can't go into the war with the giants because of how the war is laid out in this game. It doesn't really have the backwards expansion. Yeah, Shreya got 2-0'd from an away position. I'm trying to remember. Pretty sure it was in the final. Well, I don't know if it was in a finals game. Come think of it. What was this one? Was it this one? No, we already saw that one. Was it in? Was it in this one? Sorry, I'm just trying to remember. No, it's not this. Yeah, no. It's not that one. Wish I'd bookmarked that game. No, it's not this one either. Maybe I'm missing something here. I'm not sure why I won that. Okay, back to bracket. Overview. Luxidoor. Was it 3? No, that was the one we just watched. Was it 2? Maybe it was 2. No, it wasn't this game. So the home player was, it was the skin, and they're in the south, and then away was just regular Luxidor. Oh, it's this one! Oh, this is it. Okay. Here you go, peering. This one, honestly, was just such a crapshoot of a game. Like, they both played really badly. Okay, let's watch without fog because that's getting kind of annoying. So, host has a really great spawn. Yeah, great density. I mean, away it just has this awful positioning over here. I mean, this is the guy who won. Not this game, but won the series. And it just really went to show, like, how much Barry is playing than his opponents here. Okay, so yeah, 4 saves to 2 on turn 5. Which is nuts. Yeah, they're land connected, so there is going to be a lot of land pressure, but yeah. That should be the order of the day. I don't remember actually how he got the giant this fast. Okay, so did he take an explorer here? Is that how? Yeah. And then... oh, it caught that one. Okay. So yeah, he has double. And so he only needs 2 tier 1 techs with double lighthouse. Yeah, it goes hunting because he has lots of animals, which makes sense. There's a lot of pressure coming here. He honestly gets really unlucky that it doesn't find this lighthouse nor that lighthouse. And here's the archery. And kind of hilariously, like... yeah, he actually can unsiege that because of archery. And here... Oh, if I were Brasilio, I would be so leery of the, yeah, the advantage. So yeah, of course, he moves out of the way. I don't think there's actually a way to pop the dry here. I didn't check, I don't think, but I don't think there's a way. So yeah, this attack works out pretty well, but there's also, like, yeah, pretty good counter attack going, especially with all these archers. Like, this is a really weird position where archers are kind of killer. Yeah, it makes sense to try to get Eye of God. Yeah, like, honestly, I think I will take an explore here, but taking one here doesn't make a ton of sense. Yeah, he mostly just got unlucky with this explorer not finding either. Yeah, Langsash Naval. And here's what really ticks me off about the host. So archers are smart, right? Yeah. This is good knock. Yeah, there's a good attack going here. Like, there's not really a way for him to hold this. And then he doesn't kill, he doesn't siege us. And gets instant comeuppance, in my opinion. Like, gain a power into the pop. Even get some cute damage off with the rammer. And now, like, how are you going to kill this? You have to start all over from scratch, basically. I mean, this is still winning, but, like, man, this game is... Like, this shouldn't have been anywhere near this good for all the way, like, just from how the song worked, but it's playing his heart out. As the expression goes. So yeah, this is an unsiege. I think there was a way... If I remember right, I might be misremembering though. Yeah, no, there wasn't a way to actually keep this sieged. But it does cost quite a bit. I think he should save up his rafts. Looks like he is saving them up here. He actually, I don't know if he realized that there was a village next to him this whole time. Yeah, like, I guess you don't necessarily know because this is within border growth. And no, let's look at... I mean, but he's watching this village the whole time. He's like, why is he going for it? I mean, honestly, if I were him, I would have gone for it. I was just said, he surely doesn't know, because, like, he hasn't ever gone over that way. Aren't bad against archers? Yeah. But they have to be juggernauts. Yeah, he puts the palmer in most... Like, he could have just stepped this rammer forward one tile, and, like, it would have been fine. Yeah, like, see, he has the potential to just put it up here, and then he doesn't, and he just lets it get sniped, which I guess is not a huge deal because he just has a much better economy. Actually, he doesn't. He has a worse economy. How does he have a worse economy? Oh, because he doesn't have as many giant saves. That makes sense. I mean, I guess the archers are just... Yeah, and he finally finds good bomber positions, though. I think it's really hard to come back from the good bomber positions. Finally, he gets a re-siege on his C2 on turn 19. Yeah, I was just saying there the whole game. Like, I feel like Brasilio could have gone for it. Brasileiro. Brasileiro. Yeah, Brasileiro. Felt like he could have gone for it. Well, he went for the Ruin, but he went for the Ruin instead. I mean, I think it would have attracted hosts' attention towards it, but yeah, now the tags is definitely shifted. I guess it was because like we couldn't really advance into these archers. I didn't really have a way to deal with the archers without going for like knights or riders or something silly like that, because there's no water access over here. And I mean, the other alternative is going for rammers, but then like you're losing 5 stars every time you just kill an archer, like regardless of whether or not like your unit gets picked off again. Like you're just losing it by... Yeah, I mean, not going rammers is rough, but also he's like way on the back foot. I mean, let's see, what does he have? Yeah, he has hardly any tech, which makes sense. Oh, I guess he had to defend that. Yeah, honestly, if I were him, I probably would have... Yeah, I probably would have just tried to stay back, like, pick up the save, because, like, that's a great fit, giant, I feel like. I mean, you need what? I mean, 10 stars and pop brewing, which is crazy. Yeah, I mean... I don't know, maybe he should have gone for cloaks, honestly. Go here. Then what? Maybe go here, here? No, that's rough. I mean... But there are juggernauts in the war. Yeah, because cloaks are hard too. Because you want to be cloaking. I guess if you got this say, then you could have gone cloaks off of it. Cloak here. Climbing. Maybe that's what he's working towards. He just didn't have the stars to pull it off. Maybe he could have gone for this ruin, but honestly it doesn't end up mattering because he has another game. Yeah, if we look at this. Yeah, he still wins because Villefort is the Brasileiro. But yeah, just straight host swings. Which honestly kind of felt like how it always went. Which, I mean, this guy beat Buke. I don't know how you're actually supposed to say that. I also was very sad about Cabanos getting eliminated. Become such a Cabanos fanboy after like those crazy games they played where he got laked and still won. But I mean, yeah, if we look at this, honestly, maybe the problem was that he didn't get laked. I mean, if you look at that expansion though, like he kind of got arched instead. It's much harder to come back. People haven't figured out how to come back from being arched yet. only Arky if you're not querying your polaris. I mean, that's true. That's true. Anyway, those were my main highlights from this last week's Polyseum, or not Polyseums, qualifiers. Kind of wanted to look at the last swings, the very first swings, because I hadn't seen those at all. This. Oh wait, this is the meditation guy. Whoa, he beats. I want to see this one, actually. Did he do the meditation thing? Oh wait, no, this is Arky. This is Arky. Yeah, I kind of really appreciate this guy too now. I just think he's hilarious. Okay. Honestly, yeah, you just need a porch there and everything. You almost have two giants. I mean, if you go, what, hunting? I guess hunting or orc. Orc is probably better on this map, because you can go defenders. Oh, I got that, say. Ramming is interesting. I'm not sold on ramming here. That's a really good wall. Yeah. Finally goes for scouts. And we have... This guy really likes his tech, which I can respect. This is a really weird Arky game. It almost looks continental. Yeah, I know. I mean, it looks like he only does that on lakes, though. Oh, if I play this guy, if I play this guy on Saturday, which I will be streaming, by the way, it will be obnoxiously early. It'll be 5 a.m. for me, but I'll stream it. I'll just try to talk really quiet for my wife so she can sleep. But if I get this guy, I'm so meditation rushing him. Probably getting to a weird meditation mirror matchup. Oh yeah. Okay, triple versus that. Okay. Houdini'd himself. Yeah, feels bad. Okay, I want to see how this guy played. Oh, these are all host swings. That's too bad. Okay, did he do the thing? Did he do the thing? Come on, do the thing. No! Dang it. Maybe he developed the meditation thing afterwards. Although he didn't get legs this time. Honestly, this looks so comfy as the home player here. As Civet. I mean, yeah, you have Says in the rear. I mean, I guess your Capitals can't really defend here. Yes, it's this guy. This guy. Watch the earlier part of the stream and you'll see. It was honestly one of the best things I'd ever seen. It was so, like, it was hilarious because it worked. Yeah, person. I mean, it kind of makes sense. He also mostly rushed Philo when he got late. Yeah, look at the earlier part of the stream. Or you can look for this player in the week 2. Yeah, the week 2. Qualifiers. Yeah, Civet, week 2. I think he was playing against... Oh, I think it was the 6th qualifier, and it was... Oh, you're playing against him right now? Dang. Is he going meditation? Archer baits bomber right there. Yeah. Yeah, I can see that, like, he's doing much better where the archers aren't. Which does kind of prove your thesis. But we both control both players. Huh. Interesting. Ah, that's too bad. I mean, it might be just a single player thing. Although, to be fair, period, like, that was kind of killer on all those archers. I guess if you have enough bombers and they hit first. Yeah, this looks like a long game. One of those stalemate positions. Can't break onto land, can't break into war. Have rogues. Yeah, I mean, I guess there's not really actually safe places for your archers. So yeah, he eventually breaks out just because all the bombers die. Yeah, I think if you settle for... I think if you settle here for just denying the ports and not trying to attack the land as Mikhail, maybe you're okay. Like, yeah, it's settling. But yeah, bomber here. And then maybe like bombers over here, although there is some interesting pressure. Oh, this is interesting pressure on its cap. That probably diverted some units. But yeah. Does he not do any? Oh, have a good night. Hope you get some good sleep. GLHF in your games. No, this is the button I want. He did it! Sending cloaks, yeah. Yeah. Guys, he did the thing. Again. Oh, he delayed to the village capture again. Oh, he did it. It doesn't work here, apparently, because he loses this game. Got hunting from that? Oh, yeah. I mean, already has Pop over here. I can see why this didn't work out. He really should have sent something down here to get the village that's there. I mean, this is a cute play, but he has vision. It gets pushed south. I mean, I guess that's okay. Interesting. Oh, this is before. Yeah, this is before the semantic update drop. Yeah, and then just use this, right? Yeah. Yeah, I can see why it didn't work out in this game because, yeah, that's killer lake control versus a capital that's very exposed to the lake and a C2 that's also very exposed to the lake. You should have sent something for this village a lot earlier as well. Yeah, honestly, this... I don't know. Because, yeah, again, this is necessary, otherwise you're dead. And meditation is nice here, but I think he leaned into the Mindbenders way too hard. Like, I don't think you can go Mindbenders here. Although, what do you do to keeps us safe. I mean, I guess he can't keep it safe. I mean, honestly, if he just gets rammers here, you're just dead. Actually, yeah, if he gets rammers, you're dead. Oh, yeah, he totally could have gone rammers too. Oh, yeah. Yeah, he should have just got a rammer, killed that, and then he's dead. I mean, it looks like he couldn't afford 2 rammers. Yeah. Kind of threw the easy kill, but whatever. Okay. Let's see if he does the thing again. He does win this game, so I really hope he goes Philo. Because that would be so hilarious. Oh, this actually looks like a good game for it. Oh, he doesn't do it though. Wait, maybe. Wait, no, he would have gone meditation that turn. Oh, yeah, he went forestry. How boring. I mean, this is an interesting start, though. Like, total mass expand. I don't think I've ever seen an explorer do that before. Just walk straight along the edge. Forestry. Boring tree. Another exploring. This is before explorers were good. Okay, thankfully it's not insane. Also, yeah, that forge spot is killer. I don't know why Mikhail resigned right away here. I mean, he's not even that far behind. I mean, it does seem like he struggles to convert even winning positions, but... which is kind of a burn. I guess I did kind of mean Esper, so I should qualify that. Yeah, this isn't a very lakey game, though. Only side lakes. Honestly, I think this is the least deep water that I've seen on a lake map. Yeah, I mean, there are 2 tiles of deep water, or of ocean, on this entire lakes map. Yeah, I think that's the least amount of deep water I've ever seen on a lakes map. Huh, yeah, I think so. I could totally done the thing, but I didn't do the thing and it was good. So disappointing. Okay. So he won his way here. Oh, do the thing. Do the thing, guy. Oh wait, this is our key. Oh, he's not gonna do the thing. Okay, yeah, I haven't watched any of these ones, so I really have no idea what's going to happen. Okay, you would never see that in the new update. Oh, center, say like that. Makes sense. How does he have 12 SPT already? Oh, okay. I guess it really is that workshop. Yeah. Dang. I mean, if you can go ramming here... Wait. I think he could have gone ramming. Yeah, I think I would have gone ramming just to try to kill this. Oh, maybe it is better just to... Wow, explorers were so bad. I mean, I guess I shouldn't really be all that surprised because, like, that was clearly a week ago. that they were bad. Or was it 2 weeks ago now? No, like a week and a half ago that they were bad. But I mean, early giant like 3 turns ahead of. Wait, what happened here? Okay, Suicide's the rammer. That's definitely worth it. You know there's a Juggernaut right there. Do you go for it? Honestly, against the double giant, I'm impressed that this held. Oh, he landed the Juggernaut here. I don't know about that. Yeah, because how do you keep that alive? So fast versus double giant is a more interesting contest, for sure. Did you, no, okay, it pushed, okay, good. Nav, yeah, so that definitely plays with more tech. This holds just fine. Oh, that's interesting. I would go here, hit. Nice. I feel like that should have been GG right there. Yeah, okay. Nothing more to see here. I don't think I've seen a match yet where there was double away win. I don't know about quad. Yeah, I don't know about quad warrior. He doesn't even go for the lighthouse. What is he doing here? I mean, I guess you get that a turn earlier. Don't think that's worth it. Yeah, if you're already going to go up this way, you might as well put the portal on the other side. Yeah, not his best game, for sure. Although this still looks like a wing for home. Oh, I guess the giant's already here. Okay. Whoa, he already has a village over here. Okay, that is kind of nuts. Yeah, that definitely be happening, although it may be ramming, moving. No, it had to be that, didn't it? Okay, you have to step onto here. Which means that... Oh, that seems bad. Oh, that seems really bad. Is there a way that's not bad? Okay, he doesn't go for it. Presumably because he thinks that there's some way that Civet can hold this, see? This is a very bloody sailing fight. Yeah, when you get into a sailing fight like this thing, it just favors whoever has more saves. Sailing or sailing versus rammers. Unintentional bluff. I hope it was intentional, but yeah, it looks unintentional. Yeah, I'm honestly not sure how you hold on here. I guess he doesn't know either. So Yeah, I feel like that was a bit of a throw. But... honestly, I'm not super positive what I should have done. Who even resigned to vet? He was the host player. Yeah, that's rough. Do you even have... oh, you don't have capital connections here unless this is water. And it might not be. Oh, that's the worst case scenario. Yeah, there are not going to be any connections to the capital, which are super important. There's no way to get this without going freaking climbing. Oh yeah, this is just a pure spawn loss. Oh yeah, double juggernaut too. Yeah, there's nothing here. That sucks. To be fair though, I felt like he threw the second game. I mean, let's watch that again. Kind of curious. See if he actually did. Oh dear. I've been talking kind of a lot, so... okay, so... oh, we got triple village. Oh, and he totally missed. I don't know why he went that way. I mean, I guess you see that, but like, there's not any way there could be a save. Wait, the explorer went backwards. Oh yeah, this is definitely a pre-115 explorer. Yeah, I really don't get that porch. Honestly, I feel like if that port had been over this way, this would have been a much different game. We could have gone over here. Yeah, I really don't get this port. This is a, like, pretty good spawn for the away player. Like, honestly, this is better than for the host player. But also, I feel like he could have fought back. So, yeah, there's lots of stays on this front versus 3 here. I guess it's 4 versus 3. So you try and make up for that by attacking over here with your 3 saves versus the 1. And I guess this kind of far away will say. I guess that say can kind of help too. So, I don't know what you do to defend here. Like this is the thing, like, he had a really good attack for a while, but then the positional, like, differences just told eventually, right? Like, in a war of attrition, the positional imbalances are going to win. So you kind of have to play your position. You have to play your position. Okay, so could you go 14 rammer? Okay, so rammer would have knocked that down to, would have done 7 damage, I think. So that would have been another hit down to 8. So it would have been 3 hits. Oh yeah, if you make this a rammer, I think you can land the giant here. And then suddenly, you have 4 saves to 4 saves and you can wing this. Yeah, so actually ramming was the correct play here. Ramming and then not doing whatever the ram crap this was. Okay, let's just confirm that, because... oh, okay, this is something else. Bot commands. /C. Rammer and swords have the same attack, so... sword, B. Well, actually, let's just do the whole thing. Yeah. Yeah, so getting I mean, if we look at the start of this turn, 21 stars, 19 for the rammer. You hit, and then you kill, and then you slide on. He can't unsiege that. No way, no how. Well, okay, say this was a rammer, say this was a rammer, say this was a rammer. So 4 Sorgs. How much damage does this have? 4. Giants have 5, don't they? Where's a giant? I forgot to actually look. Yeah, they do. Okay. What else has 4 damage? Crab, right? I just don't know what juggernaut. Oops. Slash C. Sword, 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 war. How many? Yeah. How many? 1. Okay, there's 1 scout. I think that was still true. Oh no, there are 2. No, that one's outreach. I mean, how many stars? What SPT does this guy have? 18. Starts with 20. Okay, takes takes nav stars there. So, okay, he actually has 5 promotions. Oh yeah, so he can do all these. So that's 2 scouts. I guess this guy was only at 6 HP though. We'll just call it that though. Maybe if I spell it out, it'll work. So that's 3/5 of their damage. So if we put it at, if we put the sword swing at 9, I think that's equal portion of damage. Okay, Jai. Oh, the Juggernaut would actually be at reduced health. So it's at 36, and yeah, that was after the other Juggernaut landed already. So that would have been true in that case. So, oh, that would have killed. That would have killed. I even forgot to put the other warrior in there. Okay, so my idea didn't work. If he had landed on this, he actually could have killed by sacking a ton of rammers into this. And then, yeah, he probably could have just straight up landed his 36 HP unit there, and then you can't do anything. So, okay, there wasn't actually an attack there. Law math just to confirm that nothing better could have happened. Which feels bad, but... I mean, did he know that, though? He could have guessed. Yeah, and once there's... Yeah, I mean, honestly, here I would have been looking at... Maybe even going archery, honestly. Archery's kind of expensive, though. You really need to attack from this flank, like, on this city. You can defend it, though, is the thing, but maybe it diverts enough pressure. Yeah, honestly, I think he was mostly just slow getting places. And maybe if he'd been faster, he could have done something. Anyway. Okay, let's look at one more. Or maybe we'll have time to look at both. Okay, this doesn't look all that interesting, honestly. I guess there are a remarkable number of 2 O's here. Actually, there are only a couple of, like, ones. Oh, whoa, this guy got wrecked. Fighting. Okay, let's look at him winning the away game. Was it just skip spawn, or did he do something cool? Okay. I bet that was a response to the ruin. Oh, the quad is a response to the ruin. Okay. So there are port connections. Especially if you go just from here. I think you can do it from here too, but I'm not sure about that. Jai's turn 6 is good. Now is the time for sailing, yeah. Yeah, just backing off is fine. I'm not sure if there's something here. Whoa. That attack is really good, actually. And he should have seen that coming, too. Like, he knows that there are 2 scouts and there's a warrior right there. Huh. Wow. So, just pretty classic pressure onto capital. Guess that's not super classic. Can I pop the giant there? Yeah. Does he somehow... Wow. That's killer. That's so killer. I mean, off of 13 SVT too. Okay, Soaring Swing Ruin there. I mean, honestly, this probably was a win otherwise. For, Majak. For the host player. No way, he barely had enough stars. That's so awesome. Okay, let's see. Back to bracket. I mean, True Chess is a fine player. Wait, what? That is not what that looked like at first. Whoa, that's crazy. There's a double host, or away win. This one. Oops. Yeah, so this guy put a match point. That's a decent explorer. Whoa, he's just True Chess. Why are you exploring the frontier? Okay, look at. Why didn't he send anything towards the center? Like, you know there's land here. Okay, that's the throw. Watch this be a Varying Swordsman. Oh, I called it, guys. Look, all True Chess had to do was just do normal people exploring. And it would have been fine. That's another awful explorer. Honestly, I think these old explorers kind of hurts. Now that we have the good stuff. Fishing is surprisingly good here. Can he go sailing? Ooh, that's nice. That's real nice. Does this go north? Yeah. Like, look how much damage this varying swordsman is doing, even without, like, killing anything. Like, it's just, it forced out so many units. It doesn't really matter which you go for. You definitely go for the kill just to get more kills for killer. This is too many explorers. Okay. Yeah, this is I mean, with maths, yeah, I can pull that out. Like, honestly, just getting the... Like, because Chu just didn't explore the center and was just so slow to get this, like, I feel like he threw the game. Yeah, 3. Yeah, this is dead. I think this is a fairly straightforward... Like, why didn't you block this, you know? Like, are you blocking things that are already pretty much guaranteed? Like, if anything, you just left the market spot. Make sure you had a market spot. That was really good. Yeah, okay, I think that just gave him killer, yeah. Knights are interesting against this, although, I mean, Org is so easy here. Such an easy call. I don't know if these knights are... Like, if True just forgot that the varying swordsman walked by his front door, and if that's, like, why he's getting knights here and thinks he's so sneaky, but... I mean, I don't like this. I'm just asking for it. Yeah, this is over. Let's look at the other away game. No, we win. Was it misplay or was it spawn? I feel like that's the main reason that away wins is either from misplays or... Oh, that sucks. Honestly, fishing looks great here. You probably should have gone for... Oh yeah, no fishing. Actually trying to get onto the water here is bad. Yeah, I think meditation would have been good here. It's too late for now. I guess he used it to get over here, so it's okay. But yeah. Yes. What are you going to do against these giants? Wow, that's the least efficient way possible to do that, I think. He actually does have more saves. It's just how are you going to defend this? I guess 2 ports? But surely, yeah, you would have needed to take that. Oh, okay, he got forestry. Would have been much better just to take that fish last turn, though. I mean, he had the stars for it, didn't he? Yeah, he did. Anyway. Yeah, I can probably hold that. If you have capitals, which you don't. Oh yeah. I don't know about right or there though. I guess you kind of have to. Yeah, you had to super chop just to make it work. To be fair though, even despite all the chopping, like now that attack's dead, and you still have a good shot at defending this and putting pressure on that. Yeah, I'm not still on that bomber. Probably should go archers here, which is terrible. Hearing you've converted me. Should have gone archers. What a noob, not going archers. Or capitals. Capital here is great. Yeah, I don't know why he went for the siege there. Probably tried just pressure. Yeah, the mess is a little late, but very necessary. Was that a capital? Yeah, I think that was a capital. Can't attack into bombers. True. Unless the bombers just made it too close. But the capitals were needed to defend these two. That's why I was saying maybe that. No way. Level 7. I think so is that one. It's level 5, right? Yeah, so you have to kill that, and then you have to attack that. And then your capital is safe again. Oh, whoa. He has fishing, doesn't he? Oh, wrong button. Yeah. What were you saying, Peering? Looks like you're so right. Yeah, and with two... This is two chests, right? Yeah, with two chests consolidating here. I mean, it's still a good fight. I mean, really, this capital should be back, or up here, whatever. This is where you need Navy Knight. So, it's interesting, right? Because they have, like, almost mirrored positions, where, like, True Chess has a really strong bay over here, and, Jacob has a really strong, bay over here. But this bay is bare because it's by both capitals. Like, maybe if he had to parallel attack on a capital that was over here instead of over here, maybe that would, this bay would work. But yeah, he's just playing with what he's got, of course. And, well, there's not much. Doesn't even bother sieging. Definitely worth it. Although, oh yeah, no, that's outrange. Yeah, I don't think Juggernaut there is gonna work. And I guess I can't instantly die, so I can claim that as a win. Like, you need multiple Juggernauts there if you're gonna pull that. Oh dang. I mean, you can still unsiege that. I almost said unkill, but obviously that's not how that works. Honestly surprised we haven't seen markets from QHS. Oh, that's bad. That random attack is what finally does it, huh? Oh yeah, he should have pulled that further back. And we hold this here, if nothing else. Yeah, if he just pulled the capital back, he could have held on, but I'm not sure that this is ever going to be a win. Oh, I wanted to look at that from QHS's perspective too. See what he did. Interesting. So when you see this, I don't know, I guess you know there's going to be expansion over there. I would have been tempted to go meditation here. I would have been picked at first, and then be super happy when I realized that I got his suburb. Oh wait. This is Lakes. Where True Justice doesn't have a second suburb. He only has one suburb. Oh, that's messed up. That feels bad. I'm not sure about this early sailing thing. Like, I get the attack. Wow. That was a good move to get sailing there. I was going south here. I guess maybe that's worth it. I guess you trade. How's the tier 2 tech? That's a beautiful growth. Yeah, honestly, this looks fairly comfortable for QHS. Because these aren't really under attack, your Corsairs. Like, this one was kind of, but like, not under that much pressure. You have safe spots for your bombers. Like, even archers can't really do all that much. Like, they have to go into your territory to hit. And this is such a good bomber spot. Like, does this ever get... Oh yeah, it does get attacked from this angle, which makes sense. Yeah, there's not really a easy way to avoid that either. That's a nice attack on this. I guess you think seeing those... Oh, yeah, move that first just to see, and then you're like, oh yeah, gotta get out there. I'm wondering if... Who's here? Lumber hut? I guess he didn't really have... I guess he had okay market spots. Yeah, 4... you would go there, but yeah, then you're missing out on that. I would have even considered going right here to get a slightly better market spot, but you don't really need it since, like, then you have to go for Smith Ray 2 when you're already pressed for stars. I don't know. Interesting ideas amongst all these. It's kind of late, but I'm gonna look at this real quick. I just went in circles. Okay, who won that? Force versus Forlog. Was this just host? Yeah. Was this just host? Oh, no, double. Yeah, double away wings. Okay. Yeah, I'm interested to see horses play. Okay, so it goes org, wait, and hunting. Okay, this looks very standard. Archers, yeah, you're never gonna kill that. Free spirit, Shiv against the archers, yeah, because you don't really have to go for the archer play. And he left the archers there, or left the giant there to attack, and then, yeah, that's a killer attack. Yeah, that was classic. Yeah, I'm not. Oh. Stuff of nightmares, haha. You say, I want an archer game, and the opponent says, I choose violence. So, right away, there's good war connection. I would not have put it there. I would put it right here, so you have a port connection. Wait, Force resigned here? Why did he resign? Oh yeah, this looks fine. I mean, yeah, you have 15 stars. How are you going to defend that? It's a little hard, but that's one of the things I've noticed about Force. They seem to have a hard time playing the tricky games, but do really well on the... They're really good at winning the games they are supposed to win. Have a hard time winning the games they're not supposed to. Like, don't do it nearly as often as some of the other top players I've seen. Okay, so if I'm Force here, I say, okay, we're going meditation. I would not have gone for the 4th warrior. Although I guess it kind of pays off here. Yeah, I would be doing something crazy. Mining is kind of crazy. I can respect mining. I would have been tempted to go explore here. Jai. Oh, this is an awesome room. Okay, so you take explore there, and it hits the lighthouse. Perfect. Yep. You can probably get this, unless they do some kind of rire play. Oh, I would have gone here. I mean, I guess it's necessary. Please, okay. I was gonna say for the love of everything. I would go archery here, I think. Yeah, I think I would go archery. You have good concave on this A and on the giant pressure here. Archers also defend this. To be fair though, I would have gone meditation already. I wouldn't be in this position. I would have philosophy by now. Oh, that's not gonna hit. That's not gonna hit either. Oh, it barely did. Nice. Literally sees every tile on the map. To be fair, the opponent is playing this how you're supposed to. Generally speaking. More giants required. I take board growth here. Although it doesn't kind of invite the... Nice. Wait, there was a ruin... Wait, what? There was a ruin here, and a ruin here, and a ruin here. Did the way even have a ruin? Oh, they have one. Gosh. Wow, that sucks. Yeah. I mean, there is an Ung Siege here. But... naval control... It's hard because unlike in other lake spawns, you don't have an isolated set of starting phase. You're also a little closer to the center than you would normally like. Of course, only got giants on its capital. Yeah, no, the way player actually got more giants. Folk, or however you say his name. Okay, was there anything else that was interesting? Yeah. Yes, but I'm sure it's just about the same. Okay. Two canceled games? Yeah, that's kind of rough. Okay, that's gonna be it for me today. I'll be playing the Luxidoor qualifiers on Saturday. Super early, like kind of opposite of the time I normally play. I'm kind of thinking if we don't do very well in there, I might go for IMO, not solo on that though. And yeah, we'll just have to see. Anyway, thanks again for coming, you guys. Hope you guys enjoyed watching these crazy games from Luxidoor. And yeah, we'll see you next time. Super early in the morning. Okay, ciao.